Hey, welcome. All my right thinkers, thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Farm. Thinking right out here in the lab. I'm still in the book. I'm at page 47. We just rolling along, doing this nice and smooth. I'm enjoying this. Hope you are too. Let's get to the lesson. I got a good one for you today. We dealing with the Egyptian casket symbolism. We show symbolism even after death. Let's go. Rightisms. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinkers way of life with mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get it together. So I ask the question, do you know you? You well when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you, appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and my yacht be true. When you see the Egyptian casket, right thinkers, P Funk's philosophy today is going to be about the Egyptian casket symbolism. They took symbolism to the max. They even took it to the grave. They took it to the grave. When you see this casket, they got all the writing on there, they got spells, they got all the stuff going in here. But then you look up here from the waist up, they showing you the difference in our mind and how our visual work. That's what they showing here, the crossing of the hands. We're gonna break that down for you right quick. And then I'm gonna take you to the next page where we got more casket symbolism. Oh, this is good stuff. Let's go. All right. Egyptian casket symbolism. We were serious about giving information even to the grave. The cross arms in Egypt caskets, they serve as a profound symbol, again, of the intricate and the sophisticated functions of our visual field and the neural processing in our brain. They knew how the brain worked. I was so long, it took me 30 years to figure out they was breaking down the brain for us. Mr. Right Thinker figured it out after 30 years. So kudos to me. All right, but that's the game. They got this thing figured out. They done. I've been going through the body. They know the body from inside out. Starting with this thing right here. Let's go. I'm starting to realize that. And the sophisticated functions of the visual field and your neural processing of the brain. This crossing where the right over the left mirrors the anatomical, and the physiological reality that the left eye and its visual field are primarily, listen, pay attention, I gave this lesson before about the eye, processed by the right hemisphere of the brain. This side of the brain functions with the left side of the eye. Right side functions with the left side. Pay attention. Understand that. Keep that in mind. They give you the visual. They give you the visual. They showing you how it crosses over. That's what they showing you, the crisscross. Okay. Upside down cross from back in the day. Cowboy picture, my man, hang him high. How you know it's you? Upside down cross is a sign something's wrong. Not that your boy wanted to be buried upside down. It's all symbology. Let's go. Everything we pretty much do is some symbolisms in there. Okay. Where we at? The mirror, the other time I was okay. So the right eye, left hemisphere of the brain. So while the right eye and its visual field are managed by the left hemisphere of the brain. We understand that. Okay. So this deliberate symbolism, they took it to the grave with them. And the remarkable neural processes that involve in your visual perception. They knew that. We got all this modern technology. Man, they didn't have all that. Understand that. And ain't nothing y'all presenting to me that I don't already know about. Oh, you know, no, I'm just trying to tell you, our ancients had all that covered. You ain't came up with nothing yet that surprised me or that's new to me. Oh, you knew everything. No, I just knew our ancients knew everything. They tell you about everything. Visual perception is a complex phenomenon we take for granted. All right, but why? Where light waves enter in the eyes, get converted, ding, 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 crossed over into what we call electrical signals. Now they're dealing with impulse and are transmitted what to the brain. Now the brain then translate these signals by into inherent visual images. It goes through all that before we get to sight. That's what they try to tell you. And they knew that a long time ago. That's what they're telling you. And the crossing of the arms on the casket artistically reflects this intricate process. They were still teaching, going to the grave teaching. Ooh, boy. Emphasizing that the brain's role in transforming light into meaningful visual information is what they knew. Way back then. We got modern technology, we got eye machine, we got technology, we got everything. They didn't have the luxury of all of that. Keep that in mind. Moreover, this symbolic representation goes beyond a mere etymological reference. Why? Because it underscores the complexity and the precision of the brain. I tell you, the most sophisticated machinery known to man. They knew that. I just realized that they had that already figured out. Duh. I love it. But the brain's capacity to interpret and integrate visual stimuli, that's a hell of a thing. And that's just one small factor of what the brain does with the eyes. That's just the eye to brain connection. When you talk about the whole physical body, everything goes back to the brain. It knows all. Hello? That's why God is represented as the brain, the mind. Why? He sees all, he knows all. That's the concept in the physical body. It's a philosophical concept metaphorically, but it's real when you understand it and use it, implement it, manifest it. That's why people who get blessed. Why? They put the work in that they need so God can recognize them and make life a little bit better. That's for everybody. He don't pick and choose. We do. The brain's ability, and they had this thing laid out, to what? Seamlessly process, okay, and integrate the visual information from each eye. Okay, separate information takes in, it does a hell of a job. But despite the crossover in your neural pathways, how the hell they know about neural pathways back then? Highlights what? The sophistication and the knowledge that they had of our neural architecture. They knew how the brain worked. They knew this thing up here. They knew it. And they tried to teach everybody about it. I'm still learning, and it's still the same. Why? Modern technology ain't beat them yet. Moving on. I told you a long time ago that the heart had a brain. They just found out about 30 years, and they ain't even put it to the general public. Y'all still don't get the information. Why? They got to do a whole bunch of scientific proof. They got to do all the tests. We told you that thousands of years ago. 5 at least, to be exact. But y'all still running tests to prove it. So now you can say, well, we know that. We knew that a long time ago. That's why we measure your life experience from your brain, from your heart, not your brain. Get back to the lesson. When I get started, don't let me start rolling. I get going the other way, and we never get back to this lesson. So reel myself back in. All right, but back here. But it's really trying to show you the brain's ability to seamlessly work the way it did. But our ancient ancestors, our ancient Cometians, they was known for what? What were they known for? For their deep understanding and knowledge and the appreciation of symbolism and the God that we don't see, taste, touch, or feel. They put him in effect and put him in the forefront and paid respect. We're the most spiritual people that they ever met. Why? Everything was about that God. They might have used this imagery To what? To reflect their awareness, their knowledge of the complex interplay between the physical body and the unseen process that sustains life and perception. We know as spirit is God. They had this thing already figured out. The crossing arms, therefore, not only signify a resting or a protective posture in death, they took symbolism to death. Watch this, watch this. But also serve as a testament to the advancement and the advanced understanding of how the human body operates with the mind. Mind and soul. They knew that. Spirit into matter. They emphasized it everywhere they can. I'm looking back, I'm thinking back. Look, all lessons that we learning, they're all trying to teach us what? How to think, right? How to use this thing right here. And they all got different ways to do it, and that's fine. But the goal is to do it. No matter who taught you, how you got it, just do it. I'm using the Egyptians because that's what got me where I'm going. So, yeah, my allegiance is to them. If I'd have done it with the Bible, I'd be preaching right now. I'd be on fire. I'd be going crazy with that Bible. Okay? Like my man Gino, y'all got some fiery people who believe and have passion for what they're doing for their people. I don't have a problem with them at all. Not a bit. I got a problem with the ones that's juicing y'all, that's milking you and playing you, and they getting rich and fat, and y'all getting stupider and worse. If the leader who leading you, not leading you to prosperity, stop following him. That's all I'm saying. I ain't got time for that. I got a leader in Christian concept. Why? He's a good one. So I will follow a good leader. Simple. Those who follow me, I hope you do because I'm a good leader in my rights. I know my role. I know my lane. That's where I'm at. Okay, but understand it. And they tried to show you, even in death, this thing is going in the ground. Ain't going to be seen by nobody. But before it goes, this is what you see before it goes in the ground. All symbolism, still showing you, teaching you, even in death. It don't get no better than that. Okay? The symbolic gesture reminds us of what? The incredible capabilities of what? One's brain. I keep telling you, it's the most sophisticated machinery known to man. And they keep telling me the same thing in their way. I don't give a damn how they put it, but they're saying the same thing. Sorry. And your brain and its essential role in interpreting the world around you. I've been doing a lot of studying, a little bit of living, but in understanding so that I can, live right. A little bit of living I'm doing it right. At one time I wasn't. And for those who not, I see, and it just freaks me out. Why? They ain't gonna get it. They're not gonna figure it out. If you get the wrong information, you're never gonna get the right information. And the wrong information giver knows that, so they give you that for a reason. Moving on. I'm a teacher. I'm giving you the truth. I don't give a damn. Simply that I want you to know the truth. Why? I know the truth. If the truth sets me free, I'm free. I am free from a whole bunch of nonsense that if I didn't know the truth, I'd still be a slave. Like a lot of us. Y'all, excuse me. I'm not in that number no more. I'm out that number. All right? So let's go right here. But and also, they show you the interpretation of the world around you. You have to be able to read the signs. You have to be able to pay attention. You really need to know what's going on around you. That's what they've been telling you. But it reflects a profound respect for what? The hidden process. God. That's God's work. What's hidden is God. The mystery is God. That enables what? Your inner sight. They emphasize on how every visual experience is a product, okay, of meticulous and coordinated neural activity going on up here. And if you're not in control of it, it's not going to work for you. It needs to be controlled. It needs to be harnessed. It needs to be shown and worked with. That's the heart-mind coherence I'm trying to get you to understand. When your feelings and your thinking work as one, now you're good to go. The crossing of the arms, okay, on these ancient caskets is a tribute, okay? He got the crook in one hand and the flail in the other. I'm about to break that down. They call these power. You see it in the hand right here. What's in his hands? Crook and a flail. About to break that down for you. We're gonna break this whole casket down for you. How about that? Because it's all symbolism. From top to bottom, it's all symbolism. Even in death. We get a casket, we want to be shine like gold. I'll never forget when my mom had to buy a casket. I've never been so insulted, embarrassed by us. Your son is dead. They know that. And they pry on your what? Your heartstring to get the best casket. The sale pitch was, it's waterproof, it's got satin. I'm not going to a 5-star hotel. I'm going in the damn ground. What I need all that for? Somebody making money off of that. That's the hustle in death. They still hustling, okay? And to do this right here costs money. You can't die for free. Now, let's throw me the pine box. Ancient times, you had to have us a casket, a sarcophagus. You had to put the image on there. You had to dress it up. You had to look good, even in death. Vanity, vanity, even to the grave. Masons know about that. If you all you worry about is your looks, your appearance, you worry about a lot of wrong things. I got no teeth. I ain't worried about that. Go this. You can say, but it's not. I'm not worried about it. I don't worry about something that don't concern me. So what somebody do, how they look with it, don't mean a bit of thing to me. But we all feel we need to. Man, you need to do it. You should go. You got to. Heard it all. Okay. I teach. Y'all don't listen to me. Why the hell you think I'm listening to you? At least I listen to me. Do you listen to you? So if you do, keep it to yourself. I teach what I know to help somebody else. All right, let's go. Now we're showing you it's going to be the breakdown. Oh, this little book is tough. This is the casket from the front. In the back, you wonder, why they got this intricate working? They emulating the brain. They emulating the brain. I ain't going there yet. Well, it's about to get good. We in my neighborhood now. We back in Egypt. I'm comfortable here. Trust me. All right, I'm flexing right now. I can do this. Now, let's show you about that. They can break down the left brain. It says, notice how the left cane held by the Egyptian casket features straight lines, which is geometry, and it represents masculinity, the male aspect. Everything they did was male and female. They didn't, no, not man and woman, just male and female elements, positive, negative, simple as that. But we use it in human form, which is fine. But don't get caught up in thinking it's just that. No, have a whole different meaning. Watch this. The masculine part of the brain is the left side of the brain. Watch this. This aligns with your left side of the brain. I love this. Which often associated with what? Masculine qualities, such as what? Logic, reasoning, analytical thinking. That's the male way of thinking. That's the left side of the brain, and that's fine. But I do this for a reason. I do this for that person. Now we get into my area. This means think with both sides, male and female. I don't care what you call it. But equanimity means give equal thought to this side to equal thought to this side. They both have different functions, and they need to function together as one. That's balance. That's discovery. Why? Because the left ain't beating the right. The right ain't beating the left. Equanimity. Male and female. Who's superior? None. Men, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Women, no, you're not. Why? Y'all both need each other. That stops that bullshit. Because I'm trying to stop. Don't get caught up in the ego. We all have one. That's the ego. And they show you that was God reaching out to the egoistic people. Y'all don't even put effort into going to God. Okay, this is the Michelangelo concept about the what? The ego man. Adam, the first man, he's ego. God is higher. You need to connect with God. Sorry, that was an old lesson, but this all ties in. This book just takes you right on through. And I ain't got to do nothing but read it. I don't proofread this book. I just grab it and start going. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. In the blind for you spade players. But watch this. Now, on the right side of the brain, if you notice, has the right cane holds the what? The Egyptian casket is carved like a circle hook. They call it the hook and the flail. The flail got 3 things on it to shape the nut. Again, I ain't a farmer, but I get the concept. But it was instruments to use to do something else with, and they used it symbolically for what we call a more noble and glorious purpose. Speculative people think of materialistic things and use them in a speculative manner. But in the physical world, you use it hands-on. The operative mason know how to build bricks and move up. He can't think. Why? Because he's operative. He's just doing the action. He ain't thinking. That's why they give us speculative and operative concept. There's two ways to do things. Okay, you can do it in your mind. You can do it physical. Okay, they were teaching you how to do just that. Bring the mind to life. God created the world from his mind. Manifestation. And watch this. This says the right hand, it represents the curve. That means feminine. Okay, the serpent, feminine. The wiggle, that's feminine. Straight line, that's the male. See, all this has been around since forever and has been portrayed in everything that we do. Number 10, that's the male and female. How about that? Penis and vagina. They see as numbers. Okay, see it symbolically. You see a little different. Oh, you think? That's what learning is all about. That's what being enlightened is. You're learning something that you didn't previously know. That's called education. That's why we have teachers. And I keep telling you, with this thing we got on our shoulders, the most sophisticated machinery known to man, don't come with instructions, just instruct us. I'm one. I like that. All right, here we go. But now watch this. In the female, it corresponds with the right hemisphere of the brain. So the right brain is the woman. Yup. And y'all can't get into that. It's just a function. It ain't the woman. It's the feminine function of loving, caring, being creative, intuitiveness. That's a female's character. I love y'all. And women, if y'all just think from your right side of the brain, that ain't good enough. That's not good enough. It's still an imbalance. You oversaturating with the right and leaving the left out. Bring the man along. And fellas who think the left brain, bring the woman along. What the hell's the problem? Both y'all got the ass and I'm better. No, you're not. Get that and you'll be better as a person. Why? Thinking you're better than other people don't make you a good person. Sorry about that. Good. Calm down. Yeah. Well, man, I got to wrap this up. I see the clock. All right. So I think I get to the gym. Yeah. Right. So, again, the female don't mean women. Okay? It just means feminine. Again, please understand that. In which associated with what? The feminine qualities, such as intuition. My girl, I said, she represents that intuitive knowledge that you have internally from within yourself. We knew that a long time ago, and he's in my backyard, so my man, you got to play by my rules now. Okay, let me help you out with this one. And the female functions from intuition, creativity. That's the right side of the brain, and they preach. Jesus told his people, cast your net, your thoughts, your dreams, your ideas to the right side. Load up on the right thinking. Become feminine in your actions, man. Well, I ain't gay. No, we ain't saying that. We just said be more intuitive, be more creative, be more understanding, be more nurturing, be more loving. Men, I ain't do that. We didn't share love you till he got on his deathbed. We knew we loved each other. We did. But we didn't verbally say it. That's a macho old man thing. Again, I'm a man. I understand it. I lived it. Okay, I don't got a problem with that. If you have a flaw, you have a problem. If you have it, own it. That's all. You can better yourself by changing it, but don't deny it. That's not living up to what you are. Okay? Be your best self by knowing yourself, understanding yourself, and be happy with yourself. If not, you're going to have problems. And none of us just that. I'm just trying to take that issue out your life for you. That's all I got for you. Your tongue, okay, this part, the gear that he got on, the headdress, okay, this represents the sun rays. This represents the tongue, according to them. It says here. The tongue, they're pointing out the tongue. Then you got the cross hands, the left eye with the right hand, the right eye with the left hand. They showed you that, the crook and the flail. Now to get down into the bottom. Now, you wonder why they got this look in the back of the skull or the casket. Know what they're doing? They're showing you this. They're showing you the brain. Even in death, this is the brain stem. This is the brain stem to go down to the spinal column. All that's right here. But we about to get into the head. We about to do me and my neighbor again. Call me Mr. Gilmore. Now you in my property. I shoot first. Okay, I don't ask questions. I shoot first. So you on my property, you better know what you're doing. So let's talk about this brain stem right quick. Wrap it up for you. But I got some more. All right, don't worry. But I just showed you the back of the casket. It symbolizes not braids, okay? It symbolizes your inner brain. The neurons, they showed you in a different form where the brain stem and the cerebellum are located. That's what they show you the back of the brain. That's the back. They show you that, and even in death. But this design element represents the fundamental and the essential parts of the brain. They understood the brain way back then. And it's responsible for the vital functions and the coordination, reflecting our ancient Egyptians' intricate knowledge and understanding of how the human anatomy and its symbolic significance, they can show you how it worked. They brought it to life even after death. It was bad. I love them, but that's why I follow them. Again, I got nothing but praise and respect for them. But we about to head into the Egyptian symbolism of the skull. We about to get in. We about to put some work in. I got you covered right now. I'm about to head to the gym, put my workout in. I can come back and do what I do for you. But right now, right there is in closing. May you all live to be 100. Me, 100 minus a day. Because one day we all gonna have that casket symbolism. And before you pass away, hope you put yourself in position so you don't come back this way. Go that way. I am. Are you? Stay tuned. I can help you go that way too. Follow me. I got you.